Hello everybody, I'm Alicia and I'm here with my friend Emily.
Hi.
And we are back at Market by the Pound, the Orifice Market in Toronto, and today we're going to be thrifting by the pound. I'm going to be looking for inventory for my store, and I usually like to look for kind of like vintage stuff or anything like that. Emily?
I'm just seeing what's offered to me today.
Of course, whatever the thrift gods want to present themselves to us. So
yeah.
So we got here bright and early. It just opened. So let's go thrifting. Let's go see what we can find. Okay, so we're starting off in the men's pants as per usual. Oh my god, guys, look what I just found. You know how last week I was literally saying I've been on the hunt for these forever? So I can't believe I just found these. They're not vintage or anything, and I'm not a huge fan of the wash, but I think that's so funny. I was just talking about these. Okay, so I've just been looking through all the women's pants. I've gotten this far, and I found a couple of these really cute Zara jeans, which normally I would never buy, but these just look really like modern with the raw hem and stuff. These are a size 0 though, so I'm not sure about those. But then I also found these ones. Also Zara with that like wider leg and the raw hem, so I don't know. I might hang on to them. So I just spent like an hour looking through all of the women's jeans, and I'm so sad because I barely found anything. I found this skirt. It's okay. I'm not like obsessed with it. I found these jeans, which are actually really cool. They're not my style, but I feel like they would totally do really well on Depop. They've got like a nice flare with all this embroidery. So I think honestly these are my best bet. And then I found these Miss 60 jeans, which I know these do really well in the US, but they're just a little bit like weird looking, so I don't even think I'm gonna get these. Emily, how's it going?
I'm tired.
Me too.
I haven't found that many things.
Same. I'm exhausted. We've been here for like an hour and I've barely found anything. Yeah, like the cart is empty. There's this big bin of denim jackets, which I don't think they had last time. I'm gonna have a peek. I don't think it's gonna be very promising. I did find this one, which actually isn't that bad. It's Blue Notes, and the wash and fit is actually pretty decent, so I don't know, maybe. When in doubt, I always like to go to the boys section. I feel like I always find some cute stuff in here, some misplaced stuff, so hopefully I can find something because I haven't had the best luck yet. Okay, these Bugle Boy jeans are so good. I've sold Bugle Boy in the past. It usually does pretty well for me. The waist is pretty tiny, but I think it would fit a pretty small girl, and just the shape of it. Oh, I love this so much. Okay, hopefully this is a sign that I'm gonna find some more stuff like this. Looking through the men's hoodies now. It's weird, there's like so much stock here. More than we've ever seen, but like no good stuff.
I'm sorry, I found the best thing on planet Earth.
Oh, of course.
Party Garfield.
Someone's winning today. Someone's hitting the jackpot. Looking through the shorts, hopefully we'll have better luck. These are kind of cool. Cool details on the front. Just don't know about the brand, so I'm probably not gonna get it. I really thought that I would come across some like Aritzia or even just Urban Outfitters brands, but like literally nothing. It's all Shein, Zara. Yeah, I'm just not having very good luck. This is the only vintage item that we found. It's this skirt, acid wash. It does say made in USA, that's why I think it's vintage, but it's just a little small. And I don't know, this acid wash isn't, I feel like it's not it. Just found this really cute vintage floral mini skirt. Look at that tag, made in Canada. That's what I love to see. Normally, the midi and maxi skirts have kind of been my bread and butter of my shop, but this one's actually really cute, so I'm gonna throw that in the cart. So far the skirts are looking a lot more promising. Does anyone need any hand sanitizer? I found a half decent brand, some Free People, but I think they're just a little too outdated, and from the tag you can tell they're really worn, so that's a no. Okay, we're getting pretty exhausted, so we're gonna do one last speed run in the women's shirts, I think. Let's see it. We just found this really cute button up. Let's see the tag. Made in Canada, very cute. Someone either stole this or they forgot to take off the thing. You think they stole it? Probably. I found a few more things. I found this official Ed Hardy t-shirt. I feel like someone will really like that. And I found this really nice Victoria's Secret little slip top. And I've been on the lookout for just a plain white ribbed shirt. This one's from Shein, which I'm not a fan of, but I don't know. We'll just keep that there for now. Okay, we're finally ready to decide what we're gonna keep, trying things on. I wanna see how much this is gonna cost me, this jacket, because I feel like it's gonna be not worth it. Is this thing on? Hello? Okay, it's £2, which means it'd be like $8.
Oh, really?
So I'm gonna say no to that because there's nothing really special about this.
Yes, it's good.
All this should cost me about $15 before tax, so I think that's pretty good. Still sticking to my budget. Emily's total, 4.76. Ready to check out. I think that ended up being pretty successful. We were scared at first, but we found some good stuff. Alright guys, so I'm back from the thrift store. It's actually the next day, and I'm going to show you guys a haul and try on of everything that I ended up getting. So I ended up getting 8 different items, and I ended up spending $18.94 after taxes. So that comes out to about $2.36 per item, which is obviously an amazing deal. In the past, I've gone ahead and individually weighed everything to figure out like how much each individual item cost me. But honestly, it's a lot of work and not really worth it. So this time we're just gonna average it out between everything. So I feel like this thrift trip was like quite the whirlwind. It started off really disappointing and then we started finding a few more things. I feel like Orifice Market in the past has been like really good and I find things right away. And this time they've had the most inventory I've ever seen, yet it was so hard to find good stuff. So I don't know, maybe it's because we went on a Monday early in the week. Maybe that's not the best time to go. But yeah, I think we were there for like 3.5 hours and yeah, it was quite the struggle to find some good stuff. So I'm glad I eventually did. So I think I'm gonna start with tops this time. So the first top that I ended up getting was this Ed Hardy t-shirt. I definitely picked up a lot more Y2K pieces in this thrift haul than I typically do, just because I had to make up for the lack of vintage I was finding. But I do know that Ed Hardy is very in right now, so I thought I would pick this up. I think it'll do really well on Depop, to be honest. And usually like this is not my style at all, but I actually really like this color and like the graphic with all these tigers on it. It's actually kind of cool. And it is in fact authentic Ed Hardy, as you can see by the tag. It is actually made in the USA, so I don't know if that means it's vintage or all Ed Hardy pieces are made in the USA. I'm not sure because this tag doesn't look that old. And it's in incredible condition. Like I don't see any wear on this at all, like not even any pilling or anything like that. So t-shirts are nice and light, so they're gonna cost you a lot less obviously. So it's a lot easier to pick up these kind of things because, you know, it's not going to be that much of a risk. So then next I actually found quite a few kind of like slip tops and like lingerie pieces, which are also great because once again they're so light, so it's really not going to add much to your bill. But the first one here that I don't think I ended up showing in my vlog is this really nice white kind of silky slip top. It just has this black lace on the front and the cups are a little bit more defined. This is by the brand Deanne and White Intimates, size medium, and for a white top it's in really good condition. These kind of silky tops often have a lot of like pulls on them just because, you know, they're very delicate, but this one is in really good condition. I feel like these tops are definitely still really in. I like to wear them, so thought that was a good find. The next one that I found is actually really similar. It's just in this red, has a little more just of a v-neck cutout, and then this lace trim on the top and the bottom. I thought that was really pretty. And it is by the brand Victoria's Secret, which is quite pricey. I thought this one was a good one to pick up. In comparison to the other one, it does have quite a bit of damage. Like, it has a lot of pulling and loose threads on the front, but I think I'll be able to kind of trim it and fix it up a little bit, and I'm sure somebody will be interested in it still. So then the next thing I got was actually another Victoria's Secret piece. It's this really cool kind of like corset bra top. Corsets have been very, very big lately, and I've seen a lot of people style these by like layering them, and I think it looks really cool. Love the color and just all of that lace detailing. It also has like boning throughout, so it's very structured, and I think this is gonna do really, really well because I don't know, this style is just very popular lately, and I think this one's just really cool in particular, so can't wait to see how this one does. That was all the tops, so now we're gonna move on to the bottoms. The first bottom I wanted to show is this really cute vintage skirt. There wasn't many vintage pieces I found, so when I did find them, I was kind of like, I have to buy these. It's by the brand R Petite, and of course it's made in Canada. That's how I know it's vintage. And recently on my shop, vintage skirts have been doing so well, specifically more of like longer ones. Like, I've had 3 in my shop so far, and I've sold every single one for a pretty decent amount. So even though this one's more of a mini length, I still thought it was really, really cute. I love just the simple black and white floral pattern. And I think if you kind of grunge this piece up a bit, it would be really cute for more winter, fall, but then also you could totally wear this in the summer. So I think this piece is very versatile, and it actually fits me quite perfectly, so I might get some wear out of it before it sells. But yeah, super glad that I found this one. I think it's really cute. So moving on to jeans, the first pair I found are these really cool women's jeans. They're by the brand Stone jeans, as you can see right here. And from the vlog, you know that I literally spent an hour looking through every single pair of women's jeans, hoping to find maybe some Free People, some like Aritzia brands, and there was absolutely nothing. So when I got to the end and I found these, I was feeling a little bit desperate. I was kind of like, you know, these aren't necessarily my style, but I do think they have potential. Of course, what really caught my eye is the tie-up detailing on the sides and this really cool like floral embroidery on the flared leg. These jeans just like scream Y2K, and I thought they would do really well on Depop as well. And I'm not a huge fan of low rise or Y2K style, and I honestly really did not think these were gonna fit me because they are like quite small at the waist, but because of the lace up, it gives you an extra like 4 inches on either side that you can open up, so I was able to get them on. And I really surprised myself with these. Like, I thought I was gonna hate them, but when I tried them on, I actually kind of liked them, and I think they're like my favorite thing that I picked up out of everything, so I'm so glad I got them because I almost like didn't even. And like, you can just tell by the tag, like they're definitely really old, definitely probably from like the early 2000s, maybe even 90s, which of course is really popular right now. So I think this was a good decision to pick these up on my part, and I'm actually really excited for them. So then the next pair of jeans that I got are the Bugle Boy jeans. I love Bugle Boy. Like, I might say that they're one of my favorite vintage brands because I don't come across it often, but when I do, they just have the coolest stuff. They're just like these light wash blue jeans with the coolest patches I've ever seen on the back of them. And yes, they are little boys jeans, but I measured the waist and they should fit a size 24 waist, so they'll definitely fit a very petite woman, which is always a little bit harder to sell just because, you know, it's easier to sell sizes that are more average. But I've actually sold a really similar pair of Bugle Boy jeans in the past in a similar size, so I'm not too worried. But I just think they're the coolest jeans ever. If they fit me, like, I would obviously keep them in a heartbeat. And then the last item that I picked up are just these Tommy Hilfiger jeans. I'm so surprised that these are the only men's jeans I found because the past 2 times that I've been to Orifice, they've only had like one really small bin of jeans. And even then I was able to find some pretty good stuff. So this time they had like at least 2 or 3 huge filled to the brim bins. So I was really surprised that these were the only ones that I managed to find. But I was really excited because it's so funny. If you guys watched my last video, I talked about how I've been on the lookout for these jeans with the Tommy Hilfiger patch on the back for literally the longest time, like since I've been thrifting. So the fact that I found them literally like the week after is just like so funny to me. But yeah, I just think the patch on the back is so cool. I'm a sucker for like little details on denim. They're definitely quite worn, like they have a lot of wear on the front there and a few stains, but I think the fit of them is actually really good. They're definitely more of like a wider straight leg, which is in right now, and they're super high-waisted, which actually surprised me. Yeah, I almost didn't get them just because I'm not a huge fan of this darker wash. I think if they were in a light wash, they'd be really cool, but of course I like wasn't gonna pass these up, and I'm so glad I found them. So that is everything I ended up picking up from the Orifice Market in Toronto. If you guys like watching thrifting videos, definitely stick around and subscribe because there's going to be much more thrift with me's to come. And of course, if you saw anything you were interested in, definitely check out my Depop and Poshmark because everything is going to be listed on there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.